we are. Let's see if the chat works. Will it work? Yes, it works. Perfect. That means I can actually do things and talk to people. Well, there's going to be a completely new server build. So hopefully this thing will work. The idea here is you start with a respawnrover and it's survival with the scarce resource mod, as per always, because that increases the length of the game by a lot. So let's see if this actually works. Oh, it's spawned on Mars. That's gonna be fairly interesting. Wonder if that is always the case. That means we're kind of fucked, because we won't get the materials that we need. However, there's some exploration things going on here as well, so hopefully that will help us by a lot. Let's see, parachute is set to auto deploy. What is it set to auto deploy at? Let's see here, parachute hatch A, auto deploy 600 meters. I don't know about that. That is cutting it awfully close. Hopefully it will not be a pancake. So we'll have to drive. Let's see, do we have oxygen in this thing? I don't know. We'll have to drive a long way and deploy. There we are. Perfect. It worked. The colors on this is yeah, I don't know what to think about the colors, but we seem to be able to land. Let's see, where could we find ice somewhere? We need ice because we need oxygen to breathe. Again, do we have an ore detector in this thing? Yes, we do. Let's see here. It's set up 50 meters, so it should be alright. And we have landed. Parking brakes are on. We do not want that. How about we release the chute? Like so. Close. There we are. Now we scoot away to find a place near the ice. It's a good thing they've set the max speed on this thing to not that high, so we won't die instantaneously. However, these hills are giving us a little bit of a problem, since they are a bit bumpy. Ah, for fuck's sake. We've deployed parachutes again. How many chutes do I have? Just the 2. Got some ice for the oxygen, that is nice. We should be able to go around here on Mars to find the ice. Also, we should be able to find some bases as well. Enemy bases, otherwise we're kind of fucked. Something is smoking. I wonder what that can be. Something from over here. Spotlight. Did that take damage? From what? Sometimes it's a bit weird. It shouldn't smoke really. We need to find the ice. We need to find an ore patch near the ice. Since we're on Mars, that means there's platinum and gold here. That's gonna work kinda good, because we can get ion thrusters right away. So we're off to a lucky start, but then again, it might not be so lucky after all. Let's see, where's, oh, there's a surface rock. Let's see what's in that. Turn this on. There's a good chance for iron. Maybe gold. Looks like iron. Yes, it was iron. Should we mine that? I should probably wait. Should have the most focus on getting to somewhere where there is ice. Should have been more observant when I dropped. At least you can see the resource patches here a bit more easy than on other planets, because it's these spotty ones. So that's a thing. Let's give it full speed ahead. Go across these ridges. I'm fairly sure that there were ice nearby, but maybe not. Hopefully we'll find some ice. I like the Mars surface. Kind of reminds me of Doom. What I don't like about the surface is that there's no oxygen here. We have an oxygen generator in this car, so we should be able to survive. I don't think there's a tank though. Might be a reactor, I don't know. As far as this goes, we got no way of supplying this thing with power, so that's going to be crucial to set up first. Otherwise, we're going to have a bad time. And then we're going to need to go to Earth. So that's going to be a thing. Tiniest rover on the biggest planet. There's plenty of rocks here though. Wonder if they all contain iron. I think there was a 50% chance of rocks containing nickel and silicon. That's pretty good. And iron containing gold and platinum. However, we can't stop here because we need that. We need the ice. Ice and energy. That's vital. Can't find that. We're fucked. Might be some people that landed on the alien planet as well. Would be fun to see. What's in this rock? Oh, I'm a bit curious. So let's find out. So far I haven't seen any rocks that contains gold and that stuff. Maybe it's just the moons. Should be enough materials in here for an arc furnace. And that should help a lot. We are going to need a refinery as soon as possible, because there's a lot of resources here that needs to be refined at the refinery. However, an arc furnace is not bad to have. It's going to refine the 3 most basic resources in pretty quick. Let's keep on heading in a straight line here. I am very sure that there was ice in this direction. Let's see, what do we do not need on? We don't need the antenna on. Yeah, now we got 8 more hours worth of fuel. The antenna is pretty nasty on energy use. Maybe we can go up here. Might give us a little bit better of a vantage point. I'm guessing it's completely random where you start then. If you got this starter rover. I really don't like the color. Maybe I should repaint it as soon as possible. Since I started on Mars, let's make it a Mars theme rover. Let's stop it right here and paint it, because why not? Well, it's a Martian color. It is somewhat orange. Yeah, that is very Martian. Might be a bit too red actually. There we are. Maybe we should make it a bit camouflage-y, camouflage-esque. Well, this is gonna be it for now. It's gonna look a bit better. Unknown signal. Do we need that? I don't know. We need to have survival in our mind. First things first. I guess there's some resource there I can benefit from. So some resources are lacking on this scarce resource mod. The best thing is to have Earth as a starting position. However, Mars is not bad. Could have been a lot worse for sure. Could have started on the alien planet. See, there's supposed to be transport ships now as well in orbit of planets, but we'll see if that works. Might work, might not, who knows. It's not quick, this little car. Maybe we can speed it up a bit. It should not do that much damage if we could speed us up. Let's see, parking brakes and wheels. Let's see. What is it set to? Speed limit 80. How about 130? Let's make it go a little bit faster. Sure was a little bit faster. Since they've improved the wheel, cars handle a lot better. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better. So I gotta give them out. Has been a lot worse before. However, you gotta lock your cars into your stations with landing gears, otherwise you're gonna have a bad time. Still, there's no trace of ice anywhere. I really need to find that ice. That's crucial. What's up, Climb? How's it going, man? How is it going? How was the last Bastion server thing? Did you try it out? Well, how was that? With the package drops and all that? That seemed pretty fun. I missed all that because I had the stomach flu. Lucky me. That's the joy of getting children. Ooh, supply cache. That sounds pretty cool. But then again, survival first. I need to find that ice. But that might be my salvation actually, because there's one mineral that is crucial that I don't have here, and that is cobalt. Doesn't exist on Mars, on the scarce resource mod. What's up, Datrion? How's it going? How's it going? I looked into that corporation thing, Datrion, and that sounded quite nice. Didn't play for the last few days, been busy. I think iteration ended today. Oh, the next one should be interesting. Yeah, there was the one in space, right? That sounds pretty cool. I do like to play in space. It's quite fun. It was pretty limiting, this iteration, that were. I need to find ice, like yesterday. Oh, I can drive this little buggy for 13 hours. So that's the thing. They require an interview. That can't be good. Oh. Oh, I mean, Thasrion was looking for a dual universe alliance to bond up with, so we don't instantaneously die. Hey, what's up, Rogue Trooper? How's it going, man? An interview? Do they really want old people like us in a pirate corporation? Let's see, this might be one of those rocks that doesn't contain iron. Oh, it's red, contains iron. This intrigues me, that resource catcher that was there, just 3 kilometers out. I need to go there. But first I need to... Oh, there's something. A little mountain. They just put out a new dev blog. Yeah, I've got the email from it, and apparently there's a test tomorrow for Dual Universe, but has the same patch notes and all. It's the same iteration as the 10th of March. So I probably won't be on that, because I need the new stuff to be kicking in. Let's see. New video. Oh, I didn't know that. So I'm gonna have to check that out. I did not see the new video. Is it a tutorial video or is it a video of the features of the game? Or is it a player build video? Seems like it's a bit hard to find that ice. Might have a better chance going over to that mountain to get a bit of a higher vantage point. If there's a possibility to drive. Let's see, maybe I can find that. Is there like an auto drive button? That would be nice. Gonna have to log into the shop as well. My wife is doing some shopping and she needs my credentials. Oh. 7 till 10.
Det finns antingen 8 till 9 eller 11 till.
8 i. Man behöver inte hämta dem. Packar den där. There we are. That's sorted. The shopping thing. Oh, everything's sorted. Let's see, where were we? Yes. Show off some player build. We're not in it. Oh fuck, man, that's a shame. I really liked our little basement base that we had in Dual Universe. I decorated that. It looked awesome. But Thasrion was kind of the workhorse and built it all. My ship looked like a school bus just to take us there. Thasrion's ship looked awesome as usual. So that's the difference. My ship can look like shit compared to his. At least I got to test all the blocks and see how that worked out. That was pretty cool. Let's see. Got there first. Where did you go? Destroyer. Oh, I think climb. Oh, Jing got to Mars first actually. He was there a long time ago. He is pretty advanced on the survival server. So that's a thing. We didn't build big enough to get featured. Oh, that sucks. But we were building quite big. Or you were building like a skeleton for a 128-meter long ship in Dual Universe. I think that is the maximum that you can build in Dual Universe at this moment. Surely there'll be a lot bigger grids you could build in the future. I hope so. Need to go further. Oh yeah, you deleted that. Well, I don't think they would have featured a ship skeleton. Well, you don't know. They could have featured our base. That looked pretty cool. But some people, yeah, some people are pretty much artists at building. You're never gonna beat them. Well, I am not. You might, Thasrion, because you build pretty cool looking ships. So that's pretty cool. Didn't like it that much. I mean the ship or the base? Surely you like the interior of the base, which I designed, Swedish design, inside a space base. Let's see, let's not tip over. We don't want to land at Mars and just tip over. When we get to the mountains, we get a vantage point. So we can actually see some ice. Now we need to get a bit further up. We do not need to fly down. Let's see, so far there's no rocks with anything else than iron in them. The ship. Oh, Swedish engineering. Yes, that is the thing. Ice. There's no ice anywhere. What the fuck? I saw ice in this direction. Well, there's no ice there. That sucks. How about this direction then? How are we on oxygen? Pretty bad. Let's see, there's supposed to be oxygen tubes in here. Can we pick them out? Oh yeah, I can transfer them here. Very good. Now I don't have to suffocate. Or do I? Why is it not refilling? I think I have to wait a little bit. SPRT supply cache again. I need ice. I would have loved to be heading that way, but yes. I need to live first. So that's the thing. To build up my tiny little base here somewhere. Let's see. Need to go to North or South Pole. Yeah, but I saw it in this direction when we landed. I have a good spot. No, why not? It's PvE. Server. When you're getting on the alien planet, yeah, I guess. I'm in dire need of cobalt, that is true, but this is a completely new server build that I'm testing, so it's not the Milky Highway. I've started out on Mars. Apparently it's random, and you start out with a little buggy with parachutes. So that's a thing. Pretty much testing a new server iteration, see if it actually works. So far it looks pretty good. The ground bases seem to be working nice. The air traffic mod is it's not working just yet, but then again I am on the move. So, and the spawning is random. So far there's no pirates, so that's a good thing. Air traffic pirates would be pretty disastrous. Then again, corruption mod is still on, so up in space we're gonna have a bad time. Let's continue here. Space engineers, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking of doing a PvP thing. Then again, I do not have much time at all to play anymore. See, I saw ice. Why is there not any ice? Can't drive to the North or South Pole, that would suck. It's a big hole here. Jesus. I should increase the speed of my craft a bit more. Not going fast enough. Nope, I got 3 hours a day pretty much. And when now it's spring coming around, I'm gonna do a lot of garden work in my garden. So that takes a lot of time as well. And I got kids. So I'm guessing I'll be sick a lot of the time. So that's the thing. Oh, let's see. Play Sky Wanderers. Oh yeah. I haven't heard much of that Sky Wanderers at all. They did release a new dev blog the other day. That's when he improved the handling of spaceships and the repair tool, repair and build tool. That seemed pretty cool. I'm having high hopes for Sky Wanderers, but I don't know. It's pretty early in the process, but I'll be sure to back it if there's an option for it. So far, I've been too late to back it, and that's a bit of a problem. Maybe I'll just go to the next. Ooh, there's a lookout tower. Is that gonna be super hostile? Let's go there. It's in our general direction anyway. Will it be bad stuff over there? That's the question. We're about to find out. In, I don't know, a long time. Doesn't look very big, but then again I'm 2 kilometers out. Is it anything I can use as a scope to actually see anything? So I'm guessing it will not shoot at me unless I am 600 meters out. Or maybe 800 meters. Let's go there and find out. Space Pirates Lookout Tower. This is quite risky though. This is the only thing I own on this server. No, let's see. Can I zoom with the gun? Lookout Tower. Surely that cannot be armed. But then again, Space Pirates. Maybe I could live there. I can't see it from here. Oh, that sucks. Parking brake off. Let's go up to this little hill then. That's the worst lookout tower when you can't see it. Who puts a lookout tower in a valley? Jesus. Missed the entire point. It doesn't seem like there's anything that's shooting at me right now. Can't see that much either. Do I have a gun? I do have a gun. Can I zoom with that? Probably not. Can't see shit either. I guess I'll just have to go up to it, see what's up. Anyone knows about the lookout towers? Are they dangerous? Still got the nose issues. Doesn't seem like there's anything shooting at me. Did something fall off? Yes, there is definitely something shooting at me. Ooh. Is it on the top? Can't see any, what's it called? Oh yeah, there it is on this side. Oh. That was pretty dangerous. Well, now I'll get a good chance to see where the, maybe I'll start with another planet. We'll just see. Let's have a guess. We'll start at the alien planet. That was pretty dangerous. Had 3 turrets on it. Where am I? Still at Mars. Fuck. Now, where is the No ice. There's ice. I can see it clearly. Body location, yeah, fuck that. Crap. At least I know that is working. But the ground bases and such. I should have just turned around when I saw pieces falling off. Auto deploy is on. How about we switch off the antennas and we'll have energy for days. Antenna, where are you? No antenna. Rover, what's it called? Rover. Off. It's that way. Let's see, wheels. Increase max speed to a lot, because we want to get there fast. Unlimited speed. I love that there's an option for that. Unlimited speed on wheels, yeah. Good luck with that. Let's just travel a hell of a long way. Yeah. And please deploy. Yes, it did. This one works pretty well. This tiny little rover. Maybe I shouldn't attack a resource thing. Maybe I should try to get to a lookout tower. Not a lookout tower, but get to a resource thing. I don't know. Might be a bit too early to attack anything. Can have some decent weaponry first. They were just interior turrets though, so it should be fairly easy to destroy that. If I had any weapons, just have 3 clips for the assault rifle, which is not ideal in this situation at all. See, let's close this hatch. It is closed. Do the parking brakes. Let's go the ice direction, which is here. What? Why did it open again? Do not need more chutes. How about we close these? Close. Thank you. Don't need that to break us up. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why do they keep opening? Parachutes. Auto deployed. No. Chutes closed. Good. I don't need to get there as fast as possible. Yeah, we're already going a lot faster. We're losing parts. What was that? Probably nothing important. Hopefully it'll be a bit better at level terrain. What's that? Oh, it's mountains. Thought it was something driving next to me. That would be interesting. Yeah, this will be a lot quicker. 40 meters a second. I guess that is pretty fast because it's starting to wobble around 40 meters a second. Would be a bit better than an aerial vehicle, but then again, yeah. Why not use this? Then again, Mars shouldn't be the primary starting point for this rover. That's a bit weird. Should be Earth, really. I guess we could get jump drives really quick on Mars though. Yep, we're getting there. Definitely. But we were supposed to be going right at a big hole in the ground, so I guess it's this one. Just go slightly right of it. No, it's not the big hole. Let's continue on our path. 45 meters a second. Hopefully nothing else will get damaged. If we jump? No. Guessing this is as fast you can go on a vehicle, so that's the thing. Probably can't go any faster, otherwise it will be destroyed. At least with these wheels, they're quite small. Would not mind the bigger ones. And also there's rocks that spawns right in front of you, so that's the thing. hitting rocks with vehicles is bad. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot quicker to reach this spot now when we actually saw the ice. And hopefully we'll be heading in the right direction. About that organization in Dual Universe, Dashion, was that an alliance or was it a corporation? Because if it's an alliance, we can just start our own corporation first, and then we can join their alliance. Or we have to join their corporation in an interview. That's gonna be rather interesting. I wonder what they're gonna ask. Oh, it's an organization. Guess we could sign up, see what it's all about. Let's hunt this horizon. Oh no. Turning around is not very good. Supply cache, yeah, I'm not going there. Space pirates is not the ideal thing to be hunting now. However, I will be hunting them later. I'm guessing one Gatling turret will be enough to take out everything. Because I can shoot from further away than they can shoot. So that is a winning point. Could also get missiles, I guess, since we're on Mars, but then again, they'll do too much damage. I want to keep the bases as intact as possible, so I can salvage them for parts. So that's gonna be needed since there's no cobalt here, which is gonna be quite hard. So I'm gonna be at vehicles for a while. Can't use flying stuff quite yet. And again, I could use atmospheric thrusters, I guess. Don't think they require cobalt for engines, so maybe they do. Let's see, we should be at the ice fairly soon. Let's see, the range on Gatling turrets before bullets disappear again. I think it's 1,000 meters. Or 1,100. Definitely 1,000 meters, because I've sat 1,000 meters away before shooting down other Gatlings. So maybe it's 1,200. They got quite a good reach. Then again, we've got the Oki's weapon mod here as well. So there's some even better turrets, I guess. I hope. Not entirely sure. I'll have to find that out. Got the hover engine mod as well, so that's gonna help immensely to be moving around. At least I can make skimmers that go across the desert. That's gonna be quite nice. Hover tanks is always good. I don't think they require too much power, so that's gonna be feasible for sure. Is that a word? Yes, I think so. Didn't look like the ice were that far away. So that's weird. We are not going very fast though. Hover tank should easily go around 100 meters a second without bumping into too much stuff. However, if you do, I guess you're gonna have a bad time. Our terrain is starting to get a little bit tricky for wheeled vehicles at this speed. As long as we manage it alright, it should be okay. Or we might die. As always, it's one or the other. It's Spaceengineers. Might be okay, we might die. That's the only two options that is really there. Let's see, how does this thing look underneath? I wonder where that part that flew off were. Oh, it wasn't my ore detector. No. Very good. Ore patches are super easy to see here on Mars, so that is a good thing. They're not that easy to see on Earth. They're pretty shit to see on Earth. It's pretty much impossible. Oh, I think this is where the ice is, just over that hill. Which is good. Then we can set up the base and start getting some stuff So we can actually go explore and kill some stuff to salvage the bases. Oh, we need an arc furnace up first. Let's not fly over this, that would be bad. We do not want to lose this rover as well. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a pirate base sitting right on the ice. That would suck. Probably not, because they're randomly generated. But there's a chance. Very small one at that, so, I'm hoping Sky Wanderers will be good as well. It is based on the Unity engine, so I don't know really, but hopefully it will be alright. Unity engine is not that bad, but I got my what's up, Titanium L? How's it going? Try and find some ice and moss to actually set up a base to survive. Already got shot to pieces by a lookout tower before, so let's not make that same mistake again. Yeah, about Sky Wanderers. It would be nice if that worked. I'm hoping that the netcode will be alright in that, especially for multiplayer. That is what you want in a space game. There's a lot of good single player games that does a lot of cool stuff, but then again, single player is meh. You want to be able to play with your friends. That's what games are for. Let's see. Thinking about setting up a bare bones respawn call for survival, because it's atmospheric land that starts with way too many parts, to be honest. Yes, I think so too, Captain Grim. It's definitely too much stuff. Ludicrous amount of motors. Yes. You should also look into scarce resource mods, Captain Grim, which I have. It divides the rare resources to different planets. So there's only the current max play for Sky is 4. Then again, Sky Wanderer, that might increase. I'm guessing that will increase. Yeah, but Captain Grim about that scarce resource mod. It is it locks certain resources to different planets. So there's only cobalt, I think, on Earth. There's no uranium and no gold, no platinum, and there's only ice and iron on asteroids. So that's a bit of a challenge. Defense installation, what did I tell you? Right on the ice, probably. We need to go up here to get the vantage point, find the ice, but we do not want to get hit by a defense installation. I'm guessing that's going to be a bit more tanky. Do you think of having a rover that can go into orbit with hydrothrust and then has a jump drive that can jump to an alien planet and come back? Yeah, I guess you could try it. But if the rover's gonna have flight capability, might as well make it a ship. So we can fly around the alien planet. That's gonna be a good thing. There's a lot of mountains. Can't see any ice really. The ice is supposed to be here. Maybe on top of those mountains? Let's see. Let's get a bit closer to that defense installation. So that doesn't seem dangerous at all. Let's not tip over. That would suck. Let's see. Like one on the server right now. Yeah, sure, man. Go for it. Let's see how that turns out. But a rover, its flight capabilities, maybe not. Rover is a rover. They're pretty shit. Or I guess you could make something that can do all the roles. I don't know. But if you got uranium, you got pretty good capabilities with them thrusters. Sky Factory. What? Am I going to be attacked by sky pirates as well? Well, let's go. I do not want to get killed by this. Whatever that is. Never heard of that. At least the that is working now. Not moving a lot, but yeah, it is working. Do I have to override the speed for those things, because they're just standing still in the sky and it's not supposed to be that way. Yep, there are NPCs on this test server. So that's a thing. There's a base there, and there's a sky factory, whatever that is. The idea is to shoot them down and get resources, I guess. That would be cool. Doesn't seem like it's working though. That's not moving. It is supposed to be moving. So yeah. But at least it's working. That's good. Sky factory. Stationary target. Let's make this to a complete stop. See if it moves. It does move. Very slowly. Yeah, this was the issue on the forums as well. They move in like 1 meter a second. So that's pretty slow. You have to override that command in the XML file, which I'm going to do. Just not now. And it seemed like it was moving away from me. It's like cargo ships, but on planets. So I guess they're not dangerous if you do not attack them. If you attack them, they might be dangerous. It should be fairly easy to shoot down though, because if you take out a few engines, it's gonna crash. Because atmospheric stuff. And you'll be able to... Yep, they add purpose for sure. The question is how heavy they are on the server. Might want to have some server stats up. Then again, this is a very fresh server, so simulation speed is pretty alright. Yeah, dream would be to shoot that down. Get some resources. That is probably my way out of this planet. Since there's no cobalt here, which is shit. I think it's cobalt that is unique to Earth on the scarce resource mod. Or maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, I think it is. Has to be. It's not nickel, because that is pretty common. Or abundant everywhere. Let's go up here. Maybe we can see a bit further. We're past this entire mountain, so I need vision of ice. Ah, I was mistaken. Let's go over this hill. There we might find some ice. Yeah, NPCs do add a lot to Space Engineers. It would be nice to make a scenario where there's no resources at all and you had money and space stations where you could buy and sell resources instead and build your ships. Or maybe even buy ships. That would be cool to make it survival-esque. What I'm doing? Well, I'm looking for ice so I can set up the base. Also, I'm testing the server build, which is going to be testing some mods for the server. That will be implemented if it works alright. So far, it works pretty alright, but I got to make the atmospheric logistic ships work a bit better. Is that ice over there? It looks a bit more white, doesn't it? Yeah, I think it's ice. That would be awesome. I think it's ice. Or just resource places. No. Definitely look more white than that, so So that is a good thing. We can get up here. Better step on the gas a little bit so we don't fall down back. Oh, not too much maybe. Starting to wobble. Yes, this is what we need to survive ice or snow. I guess it's ice or snow or ice. Well, snow is just as good. Oh, almost run out of oxygen. Let's not do that. There we are. Got oxygen. Would be so nice to shoot that down. However, I can't do that right now. There we are. Parked. Part of the back is blown off. Is that thing moving this way or is it moving away? It's moving away. Probably won't have time to build a fighter anyway and go up there and kill it, because that's going to take a little bit of time. I should build a hover vehicle as quick as possible though. So that's going to be needed. Also need mid bay as soon as possible and power. Display, computer, small steel tube. This is a bit weird. Surely there should be more metal grids in here, because we can't build that thing. Are we missing some parts? What part got blown off? Can we see it? Did anything else get destroyed? No. That is a bit weird, to say the least. Maybe I drove a bit too quick. Then again, who would put some parts in the connector block, or maybe they sucked it out? Wonder how this looks. This rover. We got all of these. and all of the rest. But there seems to be a lot of components missing. If they got blown off, that would suck. I wonder what's happening upstairs. There's seems to be a lot of noise there. I'll be right back, just gonna check it out. Well, everything seemed to be alright. I guess that's quite normal. We got kids, everyone was running around and screaming, so as long as everyone is running around and screaming, everything seems to be alright. Yeah, that's the thing. Now, what the hell do we do here? There's no way in hell there's 60 metal grids on this thing. There's just no way I can survive this anymore. This was pretty harsh. That means I can't change the speed on the rover. No. I'm spawning on the wrong planet. That is also a bit weird. Because I gotta change the settings for that. Because you do wanna... Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna restart the server anyway. Yes. Let's see what's in the other rover. Everything else seems to be working just fine. Yeah, there's not enough grids in here at all. There's something wrong for sure with this rover. That means it's not viable to use at all. It would be pretty good to have a rover functioning on the server, but then if it doesn't work, that sucks. Let's oh, this is just a test server destroyer. I'm just testing stuff here for the real survival server, so I'm gonna add a lot of PvE elements to that. It's gonna be a hell of a lot more dangerous. Maybe not. Oh, let's see here. Maybe there's another rover on the workshop that will actually work. That would be fantastic. So let's see if we can get that. Now where's the workshop? Anyone got any tips on any good stuff to work? PvP server. Then again, I'm thinking about having PvP events. That might be a good thing. Oh, I thought I had it all worked out, but apparently not. Let's see here. Respawnrover. Can we find any good? Most popular. Respawnrover. Respawn ships. This one has no mods. Don't want it to be too good, because if the rover is too good, that's gonna suck. Don't want the rover to be too big. Yeah, this respawn rover is way too powerful. I guess I could change this rover to actually work. That's gonna require some work, but not a lot. Maybe I'll build my own respawn ship or car. That's not gonna be too hard either. That's gonna have to remove all the other respawn options. Yeah, if you build a server on a PvP server, on a survival server, no one's gonna be able to find anyone anywhere. Because what you'll do is just jump 2k away from all the planets and all that and build all your stuff there. That is never gonna work. If you want PvP, you're gonna be on a dedicated PvP server like the Last Bastion. That is a good example of how to do PvP. And you need a lot smaller confined space. A very much smaller confined space to do PvP. No one is gonna find anyone on this server, otherwise people are just gonna stay hidden and never want to be found. So that is how PvP works on that kind of thing. So let's make a respawn rover instead. That's gonna be a hell of a lot more fun. This respawn rover is not ideal. Not ideal. Well, the guy who did it put a lot of work into it, so that's I'm grateful for that, I guess. But then again, it doesn't work. I got that little thing to attach I don't know, something behind it, but that is not going to be needed. So let's go into a creative world and make a respawn rover. It's going to be fairly quick. Going to implement that to the server and we'll see how that goes. I'll change somewhat my Twitch information. We're going to have a game crash now. I guess so. Can we change the Twitch first, please? Let's see here. Respawn options. Time to make a respawn rover for my survival server. That's gonna be a thing. If Spaceengineers want to work with me, most of the time it works against me. Let's see, probably make a new game because that's gonna be vanilla. Let's start in the no, starts with empty world. That is the easiest part. Builder, creative, no mods, because that's gonna be a bit more easy. Can always spawn a planet then and try to get it in there. Restrict us to Earth and asteroid around the Earth. Yeah, people are not gonna find anyone anyway. It's the truth. But there are super good PvP servers out there, man. Why do you want me to make a PvP server? Last Bastion is super awesome. Let's see, what the hell? What is that? Is this the correct one? Why can't I? What is that? A tiny little door. Where's the conveyor things? Oh, it's a big one, that's why. I need a small one. Starting to be a bit worried there. Let's see here. What do we need to make this? We need conveyors, for sure. Maybe we need some of these. We need one of these. Cargo, how about medium cargo container? That's gonna be do we face it then? How did I face it on the other service? Is it really only going to be viable on Earth? So I guess it doesn't really need to have these conveyor things here. Because you could always... Let's make it the easy way. Just put a vent that goes here. Oop, that will suck in oxygen so you can breathe in there. Nice. Make this server, well, I'm not gonna make my server PvP. Thought it was a nice gesture to let people join in on my survival server, which I do when I stream. All these that I have seen had large, or all survival ship had one large cargo container on them. So that's a thing. That should be enough. However, we need one additional parachute in the back. How do we fix that? Without breaking this apart. Guess we could make one a bit higher up. Where is that parachute? Oh, we gotta turn these around, or at least one of them, to be able to load it in, I guess. Also, we need batteries on this guy. Where should we put them? Maybe on the top. We're gonna have the big wheels, so that's gonna be a thing as well. Oh, we could also put the chute back there. That'll make it look better, for sure. There we are. Put that one there. Put the chute. Where's the chute? I'll remove that, of course. Got the order text. Is this the correct way? Yes. Put the chute there. We'll have two chutes there. Everything will be great. Maybe. There we go. Why not make this like so? Gonna have to put a ramp in there as well. Let's see, where's the ramp? Light armor, of course. Nothing else is really needed. Let's see. That's gonna work. I have to put some wheels, I don't know, here. I'm gonna start with these first. Oh yeah, how about that mirror thing that I set up? That might be a good thing. I want the big wheels, however, can I fit 3 of them? Why can't I? Wheel suspensions, yes, please fit them. Why is it not working? There we go. Now it's working. That was a bit weird. Let's make them face the right direction. Could be that might be a bit too beefy. Yes, definitely. Now I see why he put those other wheels on. That was way too big. That looks a bit off. But again, having that vehicle that wide is not a bad idea. I would like some kind of frame. That would be nice. Just to get the thing working. Like so. Spotlights, that is always nice, because why not? If it turns completely dark. Maybe we should put them there since it's going to be a bit wide. Let's have the battery. It's going to be able to be charged later. It's going to be removed anyway, so it's going to look like kind of like a ship, I guess. Let's polish it to look somewhat alright. How do you do that? I don't know. Let's see here. It's gonna look a bit weird. Or maybe not. Like a boat-like vehicle. Oh well. Oh, that looks complete shit. Let's not do that. Let's put something else in here. I don't really know what though. Put it like so. Did build a cool car for the iteration on the last Bastion. That was pretty cool. Never got to use it though. That's a shame, really. Oh, that's not gonna work. That looks shit as well. Let's put that one block back. Well, this is not holding together at all. Let's make that as it was before. I want it to be somewhat durable. That would be nice. Doesn't break the instant it hit the ground. That would be good. It's a bit hard to see when you're measuring like this. Let's just do it like so. It's gonna have a wow. It's gonna be really let's at least make it robust, I guess. That's gonna help it for sure. Don't want to lose all of these. Still looks like a ship, like something like a ship. Maybe we should get these corners as well. It's gonna make it look a bit better. Well, these I guess gonna look better. No guarantees. Yeah, I guess it will. There's somewhat of a, I'm guessing it's gonna be quite top heavy. I do not know what to think about that. Depends on where I put the wheels, I guess. those wheels are gonna make the bottom slam into the ground. Not a big fan of that. Love to have two wheels there and then like that would be ideal, but then again I built this thing God knows why. Can I fit a wheel in here anyway? No, I cannot. Big surprise there. Guess I'm gonna have to move them up in the back maybe. I guess it wasn't. It's not like a Vorian, that sucks. Just could cut something out and copy paste it. That would be fantastic. But then again, it's not like that. There we are. Super top-sided heavy. Then again, might just work. So that's a good thing. Why is this car so ugly? It's ugly as fuck. I'm not good at making cars, let's face it. I suck at it. At least this thing will work. Battery packs in the back. Let's see. We need lights. Maybe we should put them in the front anyway. Can't we put them over here? Yeah, that's gonna be cool. I think that is gonna work. If we just do like this. We must have like a little bumper in front, but yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work at all. It'll probably be more of a hindrance than anything else. So. Let's protect the auto tech tax. That is going to need protection. We could just have some things coming along these sides. Looks like they're holding up the batteries. That would be nice. So, yeah, we're gonna have to have something else here. Then again, we need to be able to access this. How about this? Oh, doesn't really look that good. I am so bad at vehicles. It hurts. Well, there's an attempt. That's the most important thing. At least I can make a good respawn vehicle, maybe. Let's see here. Lights, tier lights 1, 2. Let's make them red. Radius should not be that big. Wow. They have a long radius. Let's make it a bit smaller then. Well, that's the minimum, I guess. That's gonna be quite alright. Should I make it longer, really? Make it look a bit better. Let's try these half blocks, see what they can do for us. Might give some protection. Good thing I'm not designing cars, because that would be disastrous. Would have been fired the instant I made one. How do we fix this? It's so ugly. That is really ugly. But it's here and it's available. Let's see. Let's just place it like so. I guess there's no winning this, even with painting it. It's gonna be a horrible, horrible build. Let's see. Yes, I made it ugly. I don't know how to make this good looking. That's kind of a mission impossible. Is there a way I can paste in something else? About that military vehicle that I built. Could I make that into a drop thing? Because that looks somewhat alright. However, most of those, that thing is heavy on. I don't know how good that will stand. Where's that car? Oh, there it is. That looks cool. Yes, I really do want to paste this thing. Looks a lot better, but it's suited for combat. Combat and nothing else, pretty much. It should be a hell of a lot more durable. Ah, built with the block limit. And a reactor. I need batteries on this thing. Or do I need batteries, really? Could use the reactor. I could just have like 2 uranium. Don't need a gyro. I will need parachutes though. I have a parachute. I need 2. Let's see. Parachutes. There we are. Does it fit into a conveyor? Oh, it is. Good. Now what block is this? Gonna have an investigator welder. That is a medium cargo container. That is good. Oh, there too. What is this? That's the cockpit, right? Yes. I would like to have more cargo containers because one is not enough. Don't need this. Guess I could do something that comes out in the back instead. However, how am I gonna fit things in here then? It's gonna provide some kind of protection at least. That's a good thing. Oh, loose parts in the ship. It's really bad. Let's see. Let's not make it destroy itself. That would be shit. Now we're gonna figure out what do we need here and what do we not need. We need an air intake so we don't suffocate. However, we could place that in the front. It's supposed to be here. Is the front here? Yes. Let's put the air intake here. That's not an air intake. Where's the vent? Oh, there's a vent. I didn't place it for some reason. That should be able to suck in air, right? Let's remove some blocks. Let's paint it grey, so we're going to repaint it later anyway. Let's see, now we got that. So we got oxygen in there, which is a good thing. Now we need the cargo things. Oh, it goes all the way up there. Means we need to... Maybe we do not need to cut off the top. However, we very much would like to protect these containers. Otherwise we're going to have a bad time. a really bad time. Because if they get destroyed, I'm not gonna have any part to fill with, and that would be bad. Connector goes there. Gonna have to remake some parts, but yep, I guess that's part of the build. At least you get protected. It's gonna look somewhat okay. We're not at a block limit here, so things should be fine. Question is, how do you get in and out of this in a good way? Since it's a combat vehicle from the beginning, I guess you could just jump up on the wheel here and then jump up. You've got some jetpack capabilities as well. Now we need these. Now we're gonna see how well it drops. Oh, it's gonna be very front heavy. However, these work here as well. I'm gonna have to do some operation here. We need to put the vent in the bottom. We need to put a parachute block here, because they do work. They do work anyway, even if there's a block above it. That's gonna be. It's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Let's put this correct now. Can't count the amount of times I fucked that up. See, you need that ventilation thing going. That's a spotlight, that's not a vent. Thought I looked a bit weird. There we are. Sucks up air from beneath, so people do not suffocate inside of this. That's a good thing. That did not place. Why? There we are. Now that should work. However, all these blocks are heavy armor. This one is not. It doesn't really matter. Let's try to make this the best we can. I need a way to access these. Oh yeah, I got the this one. And this arm blows off. There's always room in the back, so that's the thing. Let's protect this. Guessing this is the best way to protect it. Just fill it with armor. They won't get too damaged. Might get damaged anyway. Then again, can't say I didn't try. There we are. This auto placement thing is not ideal. Let's place it like so. That'll look a bit better, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. That'll cover the cargo container. I can access it from the back. Should have put a gun on it. There's no need for a gun, really. Let's see. Later rover has a jump drive and is going to the alien planet tomorrow. Oh yeah, nice. Nice. Yeah, let's see. Does this thing work? There's a lot of options here, guys. Oh yeah, we scrapped the reactor. That was smart. Should be able to fit one on top though. Like that. Like a small one. That's gonna be more than enough. Maybe we didn't scrap the reactor. Yes, we did. It's just one. We just need to put some stuff in it. I'm gonna make a list, I guess. Lights. That's green lights. That is not ideal. these are red because the spotlight is supposed to be black light. Yeah, that would be nice. Corner lights. Have I just got the 2? Let's delete this group because we don't need a group for that. Red lights are on. They work. This works. Just need to see if this thing works. If we drop it. Need to remove all of these because we don't need them. That's for other stuff. There we are. We need to make some groups though. We need to delete some old ones. I guess this group is good to have. How does it steer? Yeah, it steers the way it's supposed to. Nice. This could be a lot more maneuverable with a middle steering wheel as well. Let's see, that seems to work. What else do we need? Parachute hatch. Chutes. We need to fix an option for that. We need to be able to close this hatch. Let's see, auto deploy. We need to see if it's set to auto deploy at all. Let's see here. Chutes, parachute, auto deploy at 600 seem to work pretty nice. So let's try that. Auto deploy, yes. Very nice. We need to paint it somewhat, but yeah. Let's save it first. Now we need to test it on a planet. Let's... I don't know. Spawn a planet. Is that a possibility? I do not think so. I think you can spawn a planet. You could paste a planet from the workshop. Maybe not. Let's try planets. How big is that gonna be? 80 kilometers? Seed? I don't know. This seed is great. Earth-like. What if I spawn it here? Will everything fuck up? Oh, I can actually choose where to spawn it. Good. Bam, we have an Earth-like planet. Control C. Let's get here. Oh yeah, let's get into... Let's not do that. Let's see, that's me. Let's get in here, see how this thing works. What if we drop you, I don't know, here? Will it be dropped or will it die? Probably not. It's gonna be just fine. Oh, already dropped. Maybe I should have the parking brakes applied so it doesn't roll off when it lands. That could be a good thing. It's gonna drop it quite gently, so that's gonna be a good thing. And that is set to 600 meters. Because it would be nice to have them both on the same level, because now it's coming down a bit front heavy. Doesn't really matter though, I don't think. Depends on where it lands really. It's gonna roll off now, right? Oh, the parking brakes are pretty much assigned here. So that kind of worked. So far it's working. That's a good thing. Yeah, parking brakes are already assigned. It's gonna be, oh yeah. How about we put the parachutes to toggle auto deploy? Did that work at all? Hatch closed. This maybe it turns a bit too quick. Might slip over. It's very maneuverable. Very quick. 3 days worth of fuel. Woohoo! Having real problems breaking that thing. Yeah, seems to work, which is good. Now we know that the landing things are working. Now we can start fiddling with the stuff that we need. The question is, how many components do we need, and what do we want to start with? I want to be able to build some kind of platform. I guess we could build a starting platform and see what it contains. That might be a good thing. Let's see. How do I start with a starting platform? Or can you see what it contains? That's the question. Because there has to be some kind of mod for it. If I do like so, then slap a battery onto that. And now if I check it, info. Doesn't really say. Show what? Isn't there a mod for that? Tarakai, I'm sure that you know everything about this. Or climb. Let's see, non-armor blocks too, yes I know. Maybe if I save that and put that into a project, and no, it's not gonna show it anyway. How many components it contains. There will definitely be a mod for it. Oh, let's see here. You're barely here. Oh well, is there a mod or anything that can tell how many components a grid contains, or what types of component it contains, like how many armor, steel plates, and stuff like that? That would be cool. Basic rotors, solar panels, or could you just tell from somewhere else? I do not know. Oh, SE toolbox. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna have to use that then. Let's see, is this gonna contain enough components for this? So that's gonna be a lot of components. There's gonna be subgrids as well. So that's gonna be, I don't know, a bit weird. This might be a thing. It looks super ugly now, but it's gonna work. Now we got that. We need a small cargo container here as well. Arc furnace. Select the grid. Can tell you size, weight, components, ingots, or yes. I guess I'm gonna have to download the box thing again. See what this contains and fill this guy with all the things that contains. That's gonna be a good thing. Yeah, see, yes, this is pretty much what you need in the starting base. Maybe some more light armor blocks, just to be sure. Very nice. That's pretty much all you need to get started. You can always make more stuff. Question is, what you need to make a large refinery. Can you get all those materials from just this, the arc furnace? That's the question. Oh yeah, you need to be able to make an assembler as well. That could be a good thing. Otherwise, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Here we go. Assembler. Go. Now let's see, what does this beast refinery require? It is gonna require, oh, paste it out the welder again. Jesus. A motor. I think computers just require iron and silicon now. Motor, however, can require nickel. Can you refine nickel in an arc furnace? I think you can. Maybe. I guess we'll see. See here. Cobalt ore. Nickel ore. How about we spawn 100? Put that in here, and we'll find out pretty soon. Yes, you can, which means that this is all the things that's going to be necessary. Perfect. That's pretty much what you're going to use as a starting base. If nothing attacks, then of course. Also going to change the XML files for the. Oh, I need to paint this as well. This looks shit. The XML files I need to fix. Let's remove this. We need this, so I'm going to use the SC toolbox a bit later on that one. And now where are we? Did the music die? That's bad. I like music. Please do not die, Mr. Music. Sometimes this happens. That's a bit weird. I have no idea why. There we are. Let's see, not debug draw, that is not. I'm pushing all the wrong buttons here. Ah, fuck's sake. All the wrong buttons again. Again. Where's that grid in space? Biggest grid. Yes. There we go. Now we know this works for a fact. So let's paint that to, I don't know, earth colors. What type of colors do we want to paint? I want to be able to find it. Maybe not red. Green color is not going to be helpful for finding stuff. I guess we could paint it in yellow. Make it a somewhat industrious look. Paint this grey instead. It's going to be a bit dark grey. Dark and yellow. Kind of like my theme in Vorian. Because why not? Oh yeah. Let's mirror this, or we're gonna have a bad time. Let's see, we got no bulkheads on this thing, so I guess there's that. It's gonna look quite cool anyway, I think. I hope. There we are. It's just gonna be a start thing anyway. It doesn't really matter. It's gonna disappear as soon as you log out. So it's a disappearing ship thing. tell the color is gonna look good since the light is showing lighting straight at it, or yeah, shining. Does it need more yellow? Maybe not. Maybe here. That's gonna look pretty cool though. So that's working. And this should be yellow. Yes, that should be yellow. This one maybe not. I do not think so. Maybe these two. Yep. Now it looks somewhat industrious. Yes, very good. Now we can save that. Just gonna rename it. Gonna put some stuff in it as well. Info. Respawn car. Mark. Oh no. 1. Gonna have a more fancy name for it later when I figure out how much components I need for it. I think there's 11k worth of space inside this thing, so yeah, gonna have to find out with this SETI thing toolbox as well. There's a lot of stuff I need to find out and fix, so there's always that. Let's remove this thing. Oh, that's a bit shit. There's gonna be a lot of heavy armor blocks in this one as well, so that's gonna give a few more components in the average car as well. So I really don't know what you can build with it. Other than that, it's just spare parts. Let's spawn in some uranium ore, or uranium ingot, to fuel that generator with whilst we can. Let's see here. Uranium ingot. How many are we gonna need? 2, 3, maybe 4. Is it gonna last a lifetime of this? Let's see. There we go. Let's put 4 in there. Power reactor. 4 ingots. Can we actually see how long that's gonna last? 13 days. Might be a bit too much. Don't want this to last 13 days. How about we put 1 in there? Is it gonna show? Created. 3 days. That's gonna be good enough. You always find these drop thingies that drops with skins in them. The raffle droppers, whatever they're called. They'll have like 2 uranium. So you can run around for days in this one anyway. Well, then again, 3 days. Jesus Christ. Well, standing still. Moving. Probably not a whole lot more. Or a whole lot less. Because then again, it's a car. Oh. Did not color these wheels. Because, yeah, subgrids and wheels. Yep. That's working for now. Save that. Where's the respawn car? Did that not save it? Or did it just save it as a grid? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Oh well, that works for now. Now we need an SE toolbox to actually find that thing. Let's get that SE toolbox then. Get the world. Where can we get that? I haven't used that in a long time. So that's the thing. Oh, let's see here. SE toolbox. I'm guessing it's just a search away, as per usual. There's always new iterations of that. I wonder what. Let's see here. SE toolbox. Wonder what my computer will say about that. It's been migrated to GitHub. Yes. Blah blah, utility node for blah blah blah. Download latest version. Yes. That would be ideal. See, is this 5 days ago? This has got to be that version. I've got that downloaded. Let's see what everything says about that. All .exe files. What will my system think about that? Probably scream straight out. Do not install this, it's shit. Toolbox. Oh, we're about to find out what it says about it. Let's unzip it to here. Well, so far so good. Let's not complain about it yet. What? Windows reacted to it. Incomplete. Well, there we are. Cannot be loaded. What? Oh yeah, that's because it is not there. We need to find the correct space where I've installed the Steam things. Let's see, Steam apps, common, Spaceengineers. I'm guessing that's the folder it wants. Let's see, what else does it want? Would be nice if I could see the entire search thing. Oh, the bin 64. Let's go there then. Steam apps, common, Spaceengineers, bin 64. There we are, valid location. What is wrong with this? Not tested. Let's see here. That should work. A whole lot of steps to make this work. There we are. Perfect. We need to get the block now. Open this world. Thank you. Large grid. Ah, cubes. That's not the correct one. We've got all the subgrids. Let's see. Large station. There we are. And it's all in Swedish, so I have no idea what it says really, since I'm used to the US version. Let's delete all this information for now. And now let's see, construction. Oh, it says all the components in Swedish. This is gonna be a bit troublesome. Yes, this is the components it needs. Very nice. Now I'm gonna use my favorite thing, pen and paper, to write that down and actually fit that thing into the rover. Then again, working pen would be a nice thing. But what do you know? Let's see here. Battery cell. 120. I knew that already. Let's see here. Structure components. 205. I'm gonna have a little more of each, because yeah, it's nice to have a bit of surplus when you just start out. Interior plate. 280. It's not gonna be the most fun thing to watch me write down stuff, but it's gonna be functional for me. When I actually get to that small rover and fit it with all the stuff that I need. Metal grid. Let's see, 64. Motor 20. Since all the other grids are subgrids, that is going to be a bit hard to calculate that as well. Let's see, display. It says 867 steel plates. I might just take 1,000. Because why not? It's gonna be needed. 6, 7. Oh, there's a lot of components here. Steel tube large is 11. That is the lot. But then again, there are 3 more large grids. This consists of the solar panels and the rotor components. So we're gonna have a little more stuff. It's gonna be a little bit easier to write because I've already written down all the components. 40 construction components plus 8 computers, 256 solar cells. Because why not? Let's not be cheap on solar cells. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. Steel plates a bit more. 160, 174. Let's see. Guessing that's going to be a more than 1,000 steel plates then. Large steel pipe. There's going to be a lot of them. They're quite heavy, so I'm gonna see. Wow, it's really a lot of them. 26 plus 26. Maybe I don't need them to begin with because they are super heavy. 32. Wow, these rotors are bastards. Let's not have the rotors in the calculations. They are super expensive. Let's see, that worked out great. Now we can get back into Space Engineers. So that's going to be a good thing. There we are. Let's load this builder again and fill this thing up with all the things that we needed. If we can fit them all. It has around 11k. Let's see here. Start with the first thing, battery cells. B, like in battery cells. What's it called that? It's just called cells. Can't see anything that's called that. Ugh. Power cell, that's what they're called. 120 of those. I guess we can fit them all in our inventory since we're in creative. Computer. We're gonna need roughly. Let's take 140. Just check it out so we actually have them in our inventory. Yes, we do. See, let's get all the load the world, select the grid. Oh yeah, message. Computer, interior plate. 300. I guess I could use, if I want to make more respawn stuff, I could use this thing as a reference. That is always a good thing. I guess the first one is always the hardest one to make. Small steel tube. So if you crash your vehicle, you're gonna have a bad time. Metal grid. Let's have 70 of those. They're also quite heavy. Gonna see how I split them between the containers later, because everything here is quite heavy. The heavy components are heavy. Who knew? Motor. Let's get 30 of these. We should soon be done. Medical components. Need 15 of these. These are heavy as... yeah, quite heavy. And display. Need some of these. Let's have 20, because why not? So now we could make some LCD panels as well. It's gonna be a good thing. Steel plates, yes, those. Steel plates, 1,200. It's gonna be a good number to have. Large steel tube. We're gonna need about 15 of those. And the solar cells, that's the final part. So let's see here, solar cell. 256 of those. Are also gonna be, I don't know what they weigh really. Are they heavy or not? Guess we'll find out. They're quite heavy, yes. This can only carry about 11k. So let's keep that in mind before we stuff it full of stuff. So far so good. The other cargo container. Yeah, that's where the other guy went wrong, I think. Ooh, wow. Gotta split these, otherwise they'll disappear. Guess you can put whatever you want in creative, but it's gonna be a different story when you get into survival. That's all the components that we need. Oh yeah, we need stuff for the parachutes, otherwise we're gonna have a bad time. What are they called? Canvas, yeah. We need 2 canvases, otherwise it's gonna be quite fun to see people smash into the ground. Oh no, they're not connected to here. If I put it in the connector first? No, of course not. Because why would that work? That would be weird. I guess I could do it from the... oh yeah, they're not connected to the cockpit, but it will work if I'm in the cockpit. Because cockpit is connected to the other one. Just need to do this once. Perfect. That should contain all the parts that we need. Very nice. Now we just need to convert this into a starter ship. Starter, what did I name it? Did I not name it? Of course I named it. Just can't remember what I named it to. What? Respawn car. Yeah, because rover is apparently not a good name for it. Let's have that one there. Let's see if all the stuff is in it. Inventory, yes. It seems to be alright. How is the chutes? They're said auto deploy 600 meters. They're on. Wheels are alright. Maybe a bit too quick, but yeah. We'll have to balance that a bit later. If it needs balancing at all. I guess people just have to be a little careful when they drive over hills. So let's make this thing a spawn vehicle right above the earth. See if that actually works. Gonna set up the server so it does. See, there's a lot of pull screens today, so yeah, that's the thing. Let's get into the server and stop that. Let's see here. Stop the server. Thank you. I wonder why it hasn't auto-saved. Might be a save file here. I want more NPC interaction. That would be cool. Let's see here. Spaceengineers. Starter ship. change starter ships. Wow. There are lots of guides how to change starter ships, but they are very old. I wonder if they're still viable. Save scenario. For spawn ships, there are many. If you want to create your own, I recommend a visit to the official forums modding section. Oh, gotta do some kind of modding, but that shouldn't be too hard. Use edit Spaceengineers, content data scenarios, SPX. Shouldn't be too hard. There's this. All generation operations. Add ship prefab, or a small ship. That file. That shouldn't really be too hard to mod. That should be quite easy. So there's an option right there. Guess I'll have to fiddle with that a bit later. At least I got the respawn card that we all deserve and need, I guess. So that's always a good thing. See how the last Bastion server is. Is there anyone online? Oh yeah, that ended. So maybe not. Last Bastion, 0. Would you look at that? Well, I think we've made quite a lot of progress anyway. I'm gonna stop a little bit early today, and maybe I'll stream a bit longer tomorrow, hopefully. But this is gonna be it for this stream. A short stream, but there was something there at least. There was an attempt. At least I'm feeling somewhat better. So if you live in America, you have a good day now, and if you live in Europe, you have a good night. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow maybe. Bye bye.